Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, you were not awake when the darkness moved. You were not watching when the whisper broke through silence, slipping into the corners of a sealed-off room where no one was supposed to be. And yet, someone was there. Someone who knows your name well. Someone who doesn't say it in light. It wasn't a voice of prayer. It was not reverent. It wasn't holy. It was envy. It was bitterness. It was a plotting soul, and the moment your name came from their lips, the heavens opened their ears and the angels froze in silence. Archangel Michael was sent immediately. He stood at the gates of your spirit. And he has not left since. He saw the room. He saw the face. He heard what was said. And now, he has come to deliver this message, sealed in fire and truth. You were mentioned last night in a darkness that was not just a room, it was a spiritual pit. It was a hidden conversation beneath the surface, spoken behind a smile you still trust. But something has changed, and it cannot go unseen anymore. There is someone in your life pretending to carry your light. They talk of loyalty, but their heart is not with you. They offer comfort in your pain, but they feed off your weakness. You thought they loved you. You believed they celebrated you. But the truth is unraveling now, and it will come fast, like a river after a great breaking of a dam. What was said in that room? You must know. They said, "It's almost time." They have no idea what's coming. I'll be the one to take their place. And your name was said 3 times. Whispered. Cursed. Twisted with jealousy. And then there was laughter. Laughter that sounded like kindness if you heard it in the light. But not in that room. Not when no one was watching. You are in a season of great revelation. The curtains are being pulled back on hearts that once clapped for you. You are being protected in ways you cannot yet see. Doors are being shut, not because you failed, but because someone behind those doors did not want you to succeed without strings. You are not being denied. You are being defended. The Spirit of God hovered over your sleep last night. You felt something. You woke up at an odd hour. Maybe 3:21. Maybe 2:33. Something stirred you, even if you couldn't explain it. That was not just restlessness, that was the heavenly realm brushing past you. Because they were whispering. And God would not let your name be spoken in vain. You are not alone. Archangel Michael is standing in front of your house right now, sword drawn, shielding you from something you didn't even know was heading your way. This is not just about rumors. This is about a spiritual trap set for you, but God saw it. And because you have prayed, because you have cried to heaven when no one else was around, because your heart is still pure even after betrayal, you are being spared. You are being separated. You are being taken out of this illusion, and you are going to feel a shift in the next 3 days. Someone will suddenly become cold, distant. Their mask will slip. They will accuse you of things that never crossed your mind. Do not argue. Do not explain. That is the moment of exposure. Do not panic when it happens. Because finally, God is exposing this woman. She has stood beside you with a hand over her mouth, pretending to grieve with you, pretending to pray for you. But her prayers were never sent upward. They were sent inward, fueled by her own desire to be you. She has watched your every move, not with admiration, but with a desire to replace you. She speaks your name in flattery by day. But by night, it is bitterness. It is strategy. It is darkness. But no longer. Her power is breaking now. God is opening a scroll with your name on it, sealed in light, sealed in covenant. No whisper in a dark room can override what God has written in His eternal book for you. You are about to see the unraveling of a false friendship. It will hurt for a moment, but it will heal you for a lifetime. You will see who has truly been keeping you bound in fear, doubt, and smallness. And the moment they are removed, you will breathe again. You will wake up with energy again. You will speak boldly again. Because you are not meant to walk with hidden serpents any longer. This is not a punishment. This is protection. You are safe. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. The God of your salvation has heard your cry. He has seen the loneliness you felt even in a crowd. He has watched you remain faithful, even when you felt abandoned. The angels have recorded your tears, and now they are turning into instruction, into direction, into miracle. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Something is coming that you didn't even know how to ask for. You thought you were asking for justice, but God is giving you peace. You thought you were asking for truth, but God is giving you freedom. You thought you were asking for love, but God is giving you someone who will never put you in a dark room again. Do not go back when they reach out with apologies covered in charm. Do not go back when they suddenly remember how important you are. That is not restoration, that is manipulation. You will feel the difference. Because this time, your discernment is awake. Heaven has opened your spiritual eyes. The same ones who whispered your name in secret will now have to watch God elevate you in public. The silence you're experiencing right now is not rejection. It is preparation. Heaven is working while you rest. The trap set for you has collapsed on the ones who built it. And you are walking forward, even now, into a divine clearing. The storm passed, but you didn't realize it was because God sent angels to battle while you slept. You were too weary to fight this one. But you didn't have to. Because God did. And when Archangel Michael heard your name whispered with malice, he stood. He did not wait for approval. He moved. And the darkness shook. The candle in that room went out. The one who spoke your name felt a cold wind pass through. They think it was nothing. But it was everything. Heaven knows your name. And hell is nervous now. You are not losing anything. You are gaining everything that was always meant for you, without compromise, without manipulation, without lies. You will feel lighter in the next 48 hours. You will feel clarity by the end of this week. You will feel a holy push by the next full moon. These are not vague feelings. These are heavenly timestamps. You've been waiting for a sign, and this is it. The whisper is over. The light is here. There is a letter being spiritually delivered to you, even as you read this. It is not written in ink. It is written in peace. It will enter your thoughts as a knowing, a calm certainty. Follow it. It will lead you to the place where your soul will no longer be treated as expendable. You have angels walking with you today. Trust what starts to fade. Trust what suddenly shifts. Trust the distance that grows between you and the one you thought would never betray you. Trust the exposure. Because finally, God is exposing this woman. And in her absence, you will remember how much of your strength was buried under her presence. She was never meant to walk this far with you. She was only meant to reveal who you are not. And now, you are stepping into who you truly are. You were never ordinary. You were always chosen. So take a breath now. Let go of the worry. You are not behind. You have not missed anything. God is restoring what was taken in the night. He is redeeming the months you lost in confusion. And He is replacing betrayal with divine alignment. The whisper will not define you. The exposure will not break you. The truth will free you. And heaven has already decided, you are moving forward untouched, unbothered, and undeniably covered by God's hand. My beloved child, your name is no longer just spoken in the dark. It is being echoed in the heavens, spoken aloud in the throne room of God, where the purest light makes all things known and all lies scatter like smoke in wind. What was meant to harm you has now become a reason for your blessing. You did not know that such betrayal was swirling around you because you were too focused on loving, trusting, believing. And that is not your flaw, that is your divine gift. Your softness was never weakness. It was evidence that your heart had not been poisoned by this world. But now wisdom is being added to your purity. Now discernment is being added to your love. Now power is being added to your peace. And no one who comes near you with secret bitterness will last long. Their spirit will choke in your presence. Their smile will falter. Their plans will fall apart. Not because you fought them, but because your light has become too holy for deception to breathe near you. You will no longer bend to be accepted. You will no longer explain yourself to those who never cared to understand. You will no longer apologize for outgrowing what was meant to keep you stuck. Something in your soul is rising up now, not with anger, but with divine remembrance. You remember who you are. You remember what was promised to you. You remember the nights you cried, not knowing that heaven had already sent angels to respond before your tears even touched your pillow. There was a day, not long ago, when you stood near your window or sat in silence and said in your heart, "God, I don't know who's real anymore." And that prayer, that whisper of exhaustion, that cry of disillusionment, it echoed so loud in the spirit realm that Archangel Michael turned toward you instantly. He hovered near. He visited your home. He watched who entered and who left. And he waited. And when your name was spoken in that dark room last night, when that woman you trusted mentioned you with envy, with falseness, with twisted sweetness, the angel did not hesitate. He moved like thunder cloaked in silence. Now he's standing guard, not just outside your physical dwelling, but around your spirit, your mind, your memory, your future. He will not let the old pain return again. There's a reason certain people have been acting strangely around you. The ones who once flooded your messages suddenly go quiet. The ones who once praised you now avoid you. They are not confused. They are convicted. They sense the shift. They sense the divine protection rising around you like a wall of holy fire. You do not need to chase clarity. You do not need to force conversations. Everything hidden is about to be revealed without your intervention. Do not be alarmed when phones stop ringing. Do not panic when someone ghosted you who once couldn't go a day without checking on you. These things are not losses. They are removals. God is allowing the weeds to remove themselves. This is divine pruning. This is sacred separation. This is not abandonment. This is redirection from a God who loves you too much to leave you in the hands of the ungrateful. There is a particular woman who has worn your kindness like a mask, smiling with you, eating with you, praying with you, but only to gain access. She never came to support you. She came to study you. To learn your weaknesses. To understand your rhythm. To gather enough to eventually mirror you, and replace you. But she cannot replace what she does not carry. She has no access to the anointing on your life. She has no gateway into your purpose. She will soon see, and so will you, that the counterfeit cannot outlast the authentic. God has seen her. He has counted the number of times she pretended to cry with you. He has measured the moments she laughed at your pain when you turned your back. She does not fear the Lord, but she will fear the consequences. Not because God is cruel, but because God is just. And finally, God is exposing this woman. He is exposing the texts she deleted, the conversations she had behind your back, the favors she did to gain favor with your enemies. He is exposing her motives, not with a shout, but with a silence that will terrify her. Because soon, no one will believe her anymore. Her influence will crumble. And everything she used to turn people against you will now come back on her. This is not karma. This is kingdom justice. This is heaven's decree. You were never forgotten. Every time you were mocked in secret, heaven documented it. Every moment you were lied about, misrepresented, and misunderstood, angels were recording the scene. And now, divine intervention is rewriting the script. In the next few days, someone will reach out to you, unexpectedly. They will say, "I had a dream about you. I don't know why, but I felt I needed to check on you." Do not take this lightly. This will be confirmation that the spiritual shift has begun. Listen to what they say. There will be clues. There will be comfort. But most of all, it will be God showing you that His reach is wider than any betrayal. His voice is louder than any whisper. You are not only being protected. You are being reintroduced. The version of you that others misjudged is about to be revealed in full glory. You will not have to prove anything. You will not have to clear your name. God is going to do it for you, in a way that no one can deny. The light is coming. The relief is coming. The restoration is coming. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Do not be afraid when things begin to fall away. Do not mourn what is leaving. Heaven knows what was never meant to stay. You will stand in a moment very soon where all the confusion suddenly makes sense. And you will say to yourself, "Now I see why that happened. Now I understand why they turned." That moment will be the lifting. The moment your heart exhales. The moment the weight comes off your shoulders. And when it comes, you will not be alone. Because Archangel Michael does not leave mid-battle. He stays until the work is finished. He stays until the enemy flees. He stays until the peace of God surrounds you like a song. You are covered. You are not too late. You are not lost. This moment is not the end, it is the beginning of the exposure that will lead you into your elevation. So take heart. Lift your head. You have been chosen, and the proof is in the pressure. The proof is in the storm you survived. The proof is in the whisper that was meant to end you, but only awaken the heavens. The same God who heard your name in the dark will now announce your name in the light. If you believe in God, type Amen.